healthy should be easy and fast, in my opinion, if it's gonna be sustainable. Unless you're a stay-at-home mom and that's your job, which there's no problem with that. I'm just saying, like, not all of us cook for a living. So one of my favorite new things to do is just do baked veggies. You just throw the veggies in. All I did here, little oil, little balsamic vinegar. That's it. Salt, pepper, done. Very easy, extremely inexpensive. This will probably be like 2 meals, cost a couple bucks. Super healthy, very fast. Well, not fast, you have to let it bake, but very quick to make. All right, let's go enjoy. Bon appetit. Yo. You guys mind if we get real for a sec? Today I spent most of my time writing an article. I used to write more often. Now I make videos. And I thought I would just briefly share, because it's what most of my day was, and seeing this is a daily vlog, I might as well share what I was writing about. What it really came down to was this piece of necklace, or more so the meaning behind this necklace. A piece that was given to me by my Bali mama when I was in Indonesia in Ubud, and I don't know why, but she just gave this to me. And I decided that this was going to represent a piece of intention to inspire me to write, because at the time she gave this to me, I was really trying to hone my writing skills. I've always been terrible at it, but at the time it just made sense because I was writing articles and she gave me this, and so that's what this is. It's like my writing, my intention inspired writing jewelry piece. And so every time I wear it, I can feel it on my neck, I can feel it just there, and so I know that I'm wearing it because I'm here to write. Because when I write, I sit down and I'm like, oh, my shoes are disheveled, go fix that up, or oh, I got some dishes to clean. Like, my mind wants to do everything except write, because I'm not good at it. So my brain's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. So that's what this is. It's a very it's just a reminder, you know, like when you wear a rubber band because you want to remember something. So intention, that's kind of the focus for today. So that's what got me kind of thinking on how can I apply this intention that I embed in this necklace when I want to write. How can I do that in real life? Real life. How can I do that for something broader than a single task? Like moving forward, how do I want to operate my life? What projects do I want to take on? And life emerges from the tip of intention, which basically just means by just wanting to be a little more intentional, things start to unfold itself in that direction. That's my starting place, is at least just putting my attention towards my intention, and hoping, having faith that things will unfold from there. Something I think we can all relate to in terms of an intention and shining light on an intention is our political government structure. At least if you're in the States. Even if you're not in the States, you can feel it. You know, something's up. And since we have felt this through this whole election, we have been more intentional with like what is up, what's going on, and then reality, the truth behind our structure starts to show itself. When you shine the light of intention on something, reality starts to show itself, both in government and individual pursuits. All right. Hello. Beautiful people. What's up? This is our corner. This is the comment corner. That's what we're calling it. The Q&A corner. As soon as we set the mood, we gotta get the vibe right. That'll do it. Okay. Beautiful people. All right, so I just wanted to take some time to go through some comments again, address more of some reoccurring things, give you a little more of my intention behind these videos and what you can expect in the future. All right, let's just take it away. Here we go. Killer Kitty 446. Great username. House is beautiful. Thank you. It's cozy. It's like a tree house, and it probably feels bigger than it is. It's really just one big room. Like right now, we're just in a tiny little nook that is just a section of a big room. Really. Yeah, I like it. And then your second part of your comment is, what's your job? Well, I'm in between jobs. I had Yogi Surprise. I did a video on that, but I sold that, and so I'm working with the new buyer to help him take it on. So I'll be doing that for, a couple months. Meanwhile, I'm meditating on trying to figure out what I want to dive into next. These videos are helping me process that, so thank you. To answer your question, I don't have a job. I'm jobless. I love just starting my own little projects, so I think it's important in between projects to give yourself a margin of space to think on what do you want to dedicate the next year, 2 years, 10 years of your life to, rather than just jumping into something. So that's kind of where I'm at with the job situation. You get Green Chef too. Kaya X. Green Chef is a subscription box for food. It helps me learn how to cook better, and it gives me ingredients and recipes and nice. Najma Tubsum. Sorry if I'm slaughtering that. Suggests wall sits and planks to add on to your baseline workout. Yeah, those are good ones. Thanks for the suggestion. See, half the reason I read these are try to answer some good questions, and the other half is just to laugh. Some of these, you guys are hilarious. Okay, 2 girls and a dog service dog team, that's the username, asks about her and her 8-year-old daughter trying to get into a tiny home on a very low budget. Tiny homes are excellent for that. First thing I would do is look into the code for where you're living. Oregon, for example, to legally live in a tiny home, for it to be considered an ADU, an alternate dwelling unit, all I have to do is put cinder blocks under the trailer and chain it to the ground, and it's legally a legal living establishment. So that's the first thing I do, is check if you can actually live in one. Second thing is you just gotta get frugal. You just gotta start asking around. Once you put it out there that you're building a tiny home, people have been giving me like a sink, just materials. Like if you want, you can build a tiny home for less than $10,000, which $10,000 is kind of a lot of money, but it's not a lot compared to, I mean, how much do you pay in rent in a year, right? And if you intend in living in this tiny home for a long time, which you should if you're gonna build one, then in the end, it's definitely worth it. And it's just a fruitful process. I would like to take a moment to plug something that I created yesterday that is gonna be pretty fun, called, what am I calling it? Snapshot, weekly snapshot. Every week, I'm gonna take my favorites of the week, favorite things, favorite people, favorite services, favorite items, favorite adventures, favorite whatever excites me the most and just gets me going. I'm just gonna plop that into a simple email, easy enough, and just send it out to anyone that's interested. Like, why not? If you guys wanna hop on that, I will put a link in the description and you can go subscribe. Actually, I made a pop-up on my website, so you can just go to my website and you'll get a pop-up for it, and then you put your email in there, and I'll send that out every Sunday. Sunday? That's tomorrow. Yeah, every Sunday. I like that. Every Sunday, throwing it out there if you guys want to catch it, gobble it up. Thanks for joining the ride. So, it's inevitable, right? You're gonna have comments that are just like, why did you spend your energy putting that out there? There's no good that comes from that. It's gonna happen. I would just like to say publicly that I think Tim Ferriss said it best. I treat these comments like my living room. If you come in and you're disrespectful and you're tracking dirt all over the place and breaking my dishes and spilling my kombucha, I'm gonna kick you out, or I'm gonna ask you to leave. So, I mean, just be respectful of these comments. If you're watching this video right now, let's try to cultivate that. I don't want these, I mean, if that continues to happen, I will turn off the comments. It's just not worth my time. Many of you express or share my, well, I'll just say, for me at least, I feel very ashamed for the fact that I didn't vote. I tried, but I didn't vote. I wasn't prepared. I've been very ignorant of politics and our government as a whole up until now. So I've committed to reading this book, Ameritopia, doing a book club of sorts, and we're recording our conversations so that I can make this bits of this conversation available to you. Down the line, I'll make that available and step in the right direction to at least get more awareness of what's going on, and then sharing those things that I'm learning, because I think there's a lot of people in my shoes. I think that'll do it. Thank you for the love, guys. Good comments, good times. I'll keep creating good videos if you keep the good vibes a coming. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, Maynard. Got that from my mom. We'll do a live sesh soon. That'd be fun. I popped it open while I was eating dinner one night. A few of you hopped on, and I couldn't see any incoming comments, so there's no way for me to really interact. So I was just kind of sitting there eating dinner. So once I play around with that a little more, figure it out, I think a live sesh would be actually better than me just talking in front of a camera to do like a Q&A. I think it'd be better to do live, because then you can respond back. Makes sense. That's the way the world's going. All right. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.